Hello and welcome back to another video. Today's video I'll be discussing the aspects of death. Now of course you probably saw one of my shorts discussing one of my family members passing away. The first problem in today's day and age is that many people, any category, any age, any beliefs a person has, they always get on with their lives, but they never think about death. I find it quite bizarre how not that many people think of death, because death is natural for everyone. Of course, me being a Muslim, we believe every soul shall taste death, and probably some other scriptures or other religions also think the same, where everyone is going to eventually taste death. Because when we depart this world, we won't take our cars with us, we won't take our houses with us, we won't take our job with us, we won't take our money. We're going to leave everything behind, every single individual, male and female. Now, of course, whatever I believe what's going to happen after death might not correspond with other person's perspective, but we're all going to leave this world one day, whether you like it or not. So what actions can someone take in having a good life? And remember, I probably will do another video discussing how to enjoy life in this temporary world. Some people may have different aspects on what their beliefs are in terms of when they're going to die. Now, for an atheist, they believe that when someone passes away, there's not going to be a hereafter, there's not going to be a life after death. The problem with that concept is that just live your life the way you are living, and because you are going to live a life like that, where you just believe nothing's going to happen after death, seems a very pointless life. Pretty much if I was an atheist, right, or any atheist around the world, I'm not saying I am an atheist, but what I'm trying to say is that you might as well not work hard for this world. You might as well just live a very simple life where you just earn money to survive, not have any materialistic gains or equipment, and many other things like that. And remember, I'm not trying to attack atheists or trying to mention people should not have brilliant lives. I am just talking facts. But death, when it comes to a person's belief, it's actually good that people believe in a religion. It could be Christianity, it could be Hinduism, it could be Sikhism, it could be Islam, it could be any religion, even Judaism. Because when someone has a purpose, especially, and a routine to follow, so for the Jews, they'll go to a synagogue and worship. For Christians, they'll go to a church and worship. For Hindus, they'll go to a temple and worship. For us Muslims, we will go to a mosque and worship, right? Because we've got some sort of a routine and pattern, and we know what's going to happen. We've all got different stages of what's going to happen when we die. We all believe in the next life. Of course, everyone can discuss who's right and who's wrong, but that's pretty much what's going to happen. So pretty much, those who follow a religion or actually have got, for me, the way I think about it is they've got a bigger advantage than those who don't believe in religion at all, or a God, or they just believe, just live the way you are, because they've actually got a more meaningfulness life. They've got a more of a routine and structure than you do, because you don't go to a temple or a church or a mosque or a synagogue, or you don't go to these places, right? You just live an everyday life, whether you live a good life or a bad life. Many people also, and it's weird for me to even speak about this, they don't think what's going to happen after they die. Especially even when they reach in their 50s and 60s, 70s, their mind is still thinking about this world. They don't think about what's going to happen, especially when they're 50 years old, what's going to happen in 60 or 70 years' time. I wonder what death's going to be like. I wonder what's going to happen. It's just thinking about this world, thinking about the present. I know it's not good to think about too far ahead in the future, but you should have a bit of concept, because we're all going to meet that destination. We're all going to die one day. We're all going to have a death certificate, and we're all going to be buried, and it'll have our name. But most of us don't even know about what could happen when we die. Before I end on this video, I always believe there's a bigger power that's bigger than the universe, that's controlling everything, that's controlling people's resignation of this world in terms of passing away, in terms of their fate that's written in this world, whether they live a successful or bad life. I think there's a bigger power, and those who do good will go to paradise, those who do bad will go to hell. That's my theory. That's the way I'm thinking what's going to happen after when death's occurred. Of course, people have got different opinions about death, and that is fair enough. But the way I perceive life, I've just perceived life as normal, of course. Just live everyday life. Of course, for me, just follow what I believe in, which is Islam. Just become a good person. Treat everyone respectfully. Just get on with every day-to-day activity and every day-to-day life and get through life. I also believe that I'm going to die, and when I reach an old age, if I do reach an old age, that's if, I will start to have consumptions about what's going to happen, although I know myself what's going to happen. Other people may argue, how would you know, okay, what's going to happen after death, because you're not gone through that scenario. But that's what my beliefs correspond to. If anyone's got any queries in the comments about death that I've not discussed, it'll be also good to put it in the comment section so I can know more about people's opinions and death if you want to. Anyway, that's been my video about the topic of aspects of death. I thought I'll just put it out today because I did promise on the YouTube Shorts I'm going to make a video on this, and I think it's quite important that I make a video, a subject on this, because it's going to happen to everyone. But anyway, hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Take care, bye bye, and peace, and hopefully catch you on the next one.